It's week 14 of the National Football League.
And the spotlight is on Justin Herbert.
He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Chargers and the Chiefs on Sunday night.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt.
Yeah.
These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the papers. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division foes better than anybody, and they know you. And that familiarity does bring a little extra heat into this matchup.
One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go. It's week 14. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, fresh off a third Super Bowl title. The standard for quarterback excellence today, Patrick Mahomes.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just one touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
That's complete to Juju. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. This is pulled in by McCole Hardman. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Now this is a list that hurts a lot more this time of year. They need every one of these guys out there as they fight for a spot in the postseason.
It is all hands on deck the rest of the way, and every guy who's been lost at some point this season, his presence is surely sorely missed out there. Every team's fighting for a playoff spot, Kate. In the same boat at this point, it's a war of attrition. And who's got the ones standing and fighting at the end? Often the ones who make a postseason run.
3rd and short, here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
They'll run it with Pacheco. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future. Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
On the return, it's Jalen Reagor. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Chargers take the field. They'll be led out by the fifth-year pro who can really fill up a stat sheet, Justin Herbert.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important.
The lateral goes haywire, fumble! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. This one intended for the running back. And now they face 2nd and long. Sticking with Edwards here. And he'll take this up to around the 29-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup. That's going to leave him facing 3rd and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at 4th down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Now, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3-and-out.
We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. So that brings up 2nd down. To the air, Mahomes. Able to find Smith-Schuster here. And he's brought down for a loss. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up to the 27.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Chargers take possession. The Chargers getting their offense set for their 2nd drive. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over after the interception. Well, we both saw what he was doing, Brock. Trying to work the sideline there, but I don't think he ever saw the corner sitting back and just waiting to break on that throw.
And that's what the good ones do. They use the sideline to their advantage. It really becomes the 12th defender on the field. The elite corners in this league, they'll play to it. They'll bait those quarterbacks to making that throw, and then they'll close fast and take that ball away.
The Kansas City offense set to take the field. They'll have a shorter field ahead of them now, Brock. That pick sets them up just shy of the 40. It's complete to Hopkins. And they bring him down around the 34.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Search, pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Finds him over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
It's Pacheco on third. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down from the red zone. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 11-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got it. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs go up 10-zip here in the first. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Darius Davis to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock, but what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Running behind center with Edwards. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Here's a give inside to Edwards. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
So once again, J.K. Scott out to punt it away. His first punt win 50. This is away and looks even better. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Completed over the middle. Have him gain up about a handful there. Tackled on the play by Puna Ford.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. It's a 2-score game early. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2. Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's Mahomes. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Kelsey makes the catch. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Again, Mahomes to throw. This one finds Kelsey. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Give him 3 on that gain. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
That one complete to Hopkins. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 16-point ball game. DeAndre Hopkins the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take a 3-possession lead. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Herbert from the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That's caught for the first. And he pushes this up to midfield before going out. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
First down, Los Angeles.
Herbert now. Ball finds his running back, Gus Edwards. He's got a gain of 6 there. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now Herbert again. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down. They're set up at the 35 now.
And the Chargers first down.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Hits him on the in route. Decent gain here, but short of the first. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Throwing the out route complete.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Ball starts. Offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Brown's kick is up and good. And the gap closes to 14 points.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Chiefs ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. The give to Pacheco to start the drive. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Going to the ground again on first. Juke the defender. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
He's only going to manage to get back to the line. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Blitz coming, Mahomes. That pass is caught by Smith-Schuster. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds. An extra defender in the secondary now for the Chargers. 3rd down coming. To the air, Mahomes. Fired in there and caught. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Rager with the return here. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Now a give to Edwards, running left. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. On the ground, it's Edwards again. He'll cobble together a yard there. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Chargers will have a first. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Play action now for Herbert. Gets this to McConkey. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And it brings up an LA first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Chargers at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. 1st and 10, Herbert. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. From the 23. Running in the red zone. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take 2nd and goal now from the 13. Trying again, following the sack. Able to get it to Edwards. And he drives this forward to the 6. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Herbert back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And they take this in for the score. The Chargers chop some of the lead off before the half. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Chiefs are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. First and 10, it's Mahomes. It's complete to Hopkins. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. So that brings us to halftime here in KC. It's the Chiefs who've got the advantage heading into the locker rooms. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and the old quarterback momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Jared Goff, excellent in the W, as his guys get victory number 12 on the year. From there, we head down to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Jacksonville Jaguars. Calvin Ridley, a touchdown catch in the victory. Finally, on Monday Night Football, a good one. Bengals and Cowboys from AT&T Stadium. In the first half, we saw some strong play from Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission. These 2 teams heading out of the tunnel, and we're ready to get back to it. For the call of the second half, here is the great Kate T. Scott. Kate?
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Rager with the return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Los Angeles getting its offense set to go to begin the third. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Catch is made down the right sideline. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers cut it to a field goal game.
Chargers 17.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
From the 31. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Man in motion, headed right. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
Kelsey makes the catch. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. from the red zone now. Connecting on the slant. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 9-yard line.
Again, Mahomes to throw. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for 1st and goal.
Complete to number 87, Travis Kelce. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Pacheco. Can't push it across. They make the stand, and it looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talked about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Rager with the return here. This return makes it up to the 25. The Chargers and wide receiver Lad McConkey set for another drive. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. But you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
At the 29-yard line.
From the 29. That's complete to Juju. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
And he's able to get this down to the 13. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 13-yard line.
Another throw for Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Back to the air, Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs take a 3-possession lead. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. Returns looking good so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds a man right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Able to hit Palmer, complete. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
Ball start, offense.
So 3rd down becomes much tougher for him as 3rd and 1 becomes 3rd and a much more difficult 6. The penalty makes this a 3rd and 6. Herbert to throw once more. Gets this to McConkey. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And you can see in these clips quite an extensive highlight reel he's put together in what is a 4-touchdown game for him already.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say this guy's in the zone. I know in hoops, sometimes shooters say that hoop looks and that basket looks enormous. Right? I know on a golf course you're thinking, man, everything is a birdie. For this guy today, 4 touchdowns on the ledger, he's made it look easy.
And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6.
Tight end motioning right. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a race down the right side. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch. It really makes the magic happen.
Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs make it a 24-point ball game. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Rager with the return here. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Herbert now. Short pass brought in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Edwards got it. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Hopkins on the slant. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has his man, it's Pacheco. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Stopped that time by Marcus May. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's Chiefs football, and they've got to feel pretty good about this score entering the 4th. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And that hit stops him in his tracks. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. And it's still largely a rough outline, Brock. Not a finalized picture just yet, but our playoffs are starting to take shape. Throwing on first is Herbert. Hauled in left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the shotgun, a give to Vidal. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap to Herbert. It's tipped away and he's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away the next time, or he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other.
He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That one's complete, right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the Chargers' 24-yard line.
One of the tight ends motioning left. 2nd and 4. Finds him over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
The tight end going in motion right.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Has it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Another throw for Mahomes. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs throwing 6 more on the blowout. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in 1 game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Complete over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them, They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Herbert throwing again. Completed to his running back. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Ooh, incomplete there on second down, but boy, a risky throw on a check down of all things. Nearly picked off and headed the other way. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. It's Herbert once more. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Los Angeles.
Herbert to throw once more. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
There is no question this defense has risen to the occasion of prime time tonight. There's also no question that this is a window into the kind of beating quarterbacks can take when you can't protect him. He's going to have to use all week to get his body right to hopefully hit the field next week.
All right, here we go. Second down. Another try following the sack. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
On third down, Herbert. Able to get it to Edwards. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Awareness. Kate, you hear me and so many others talk about it a lot with quarterbacks, but it's critical for every unit on a football field. And for the defense right there, to have an awareness of knowing where the marker was and to make sure that completion wasn't going to move the chains. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
A counter give here to Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He has the first over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
A first down carry for Pacheco. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Right back to Pacheco. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs moments away from win number 12. It's Pacheco again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll go back to Pacheco on first. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
And 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.